Grouch Inc. podcast.
This is the Reverend Bob Levy, and you're listening to Grouch Inc. podcast because you're not listening to the Bob Levy show, you pricks. And you work with your wife. How the fuck does this work out?
It's hard. It's a bickering struggle every time, but we make it work. It's our passion. So.
Yeah, does it ever cost you pussy? Like it's
Oh, I'm sure. It'd probably be better to ask her that question, but I'm sure it has.
Have you ever said you ain't getting none tonight because of that? You shouldn't have said that.
You know, I really wish I could be that person to say that, but no, I've never said no.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I like that answer. That's good.
Yeah.
I may have even said it out loud, but it never came to fruition.
She never said
He
no.
always gets it.
Yeah, she never said no to you, maybe.
That's right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you were like, fuck.
I know how it's going to end up, so I don't say no to Brandon.
Hello, and welcome to episode 20 of the Grouch Inc. podcast.
Welcome.
It is 11:25 p.m. on a Sunday night, and we just got back from Indianapolis. We had a gig with Fate Complex.
At the Emerson Theater.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, we were there all day from 2 o'clock to, pretty much now.
About 8-something.
Now, yeah.
And then we went and ate something.
Yep. Very cool.
It was
Played
so
with
much
tons
fun.
of bands, yeah. There was 10 bands and sponsorships and all kinds of fun stuff there.
Yeah. The inside is pretty unique looking. It used to be a movie theater.
Yeah, it's got slanted floors and a real big stage.
Mm-hmm. Very big space.
We're looking forward to playing there again here soon, hopefully.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And then yesterday we played at the Nickel Plate Saloon in Peru.
Yep, for Richard's birthday.
Yeah, they had the Empty V's, an 80s cover band, play.
Mm-hmm.
And we opened for them. Yeah.
That was fun, too.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
It was a pretty good turnout for his birthday.
Yeah, both shows actually were decent. The second one here at the Emerson wasn't as big as they made it out to be, attendance-wise. But
everyone that came said you did amazing, because you did.
Yeah, and I was surprised because we seemed to have the biggest crowd, and we were the one with, coming the furthest away.
Yeah, people
most
were
of the bands
climbing
were
up
from,
to get you.
Most of the bands were from Indianapolis. And we're from Kokomo area.
Yeah, small town boys.
Yeah, kind of.
People were pretty impressed.
Yeah, and we got rebooked at the Nickel Plate Saloon in Peru for April 23rd. We're going to be having our first headlining gig there.
Yeah.
And we have a really cool guest opening for us, the Resurrectors. They're going to do an hour.
They're awesome.
It's a two-man band, so yeah, it's really cool to watch. And
they're
play
crazy.
All kinds of, yeah, they're wild.
They flail around and do amazing things you want to see.
Loud, wild, and they play a lot of really cool covers and shit, so that'll be a lot of fun. So if you're in the area, check that out.
Yeah.
Poop culture. Yeah, poop culture. Poop culture. Yeah, it's the poop culture. Ooh, poop culture. Poop culture, it's a culture shock. Listen in, it'll make your world rock. You'll laugh and cry, cringe and blush with the Poopy Brothers and the Man Crush. Poop culture. Poop culture. Yeah, poop culture. Poop culture. Yeah, it's the poop culture. Oh, yeah, poop culture. Poop culture. Listen to the poop culture. Yeah, poop culture. Poop culture.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize that we've had a 9-day hiatus here that's unintentional. We live out in the sticks in Indiana, out in the middle of a bunch of Amish people, and we've had internet problems, and that's that. So we've been delayed for 9 days, but we're here now, so hopefully that's good. So what kind of news you got over there?
Oh, I've got my Huffington Post stories as always, and they're interesting and funny as always. My first one is from Britain. There's a lamb there who was just born on Sunday, and they named him Tyson. He may be so big that he could be a Guinness World Record holder. He weighs about 28 pounds.
Wow.
And a normal lamb weighs in between 5 and 7 pounds.
Ouch. His
like
mom
close to a human.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 4.5 times the size of a normal.
Was the
lamb.
mother of this lamb like humongous?
I don't know.
Did she die?
They showed comparison brothers and sisters of
Yeah.
and they're just normal little itty bitty
I
little
feel
lambs.
sorry for that mama lamb.
Yeah.
Sheep.
Well, the saddest part is he's crossbred, so even though he's newsworthy and he might be a Guinness World Record holder, they're still just going to sell him for meat
Yeah, that sucks.
to a really happy
Because
butcher.
he's very, yeah. Fucked up world.
He's going to be pretty satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
Dicks.
Yeah. So if you go on to Huffington Post, there's a cute picture of him. He's big and cute and fluffy.
And if you go to the supermarket in a few weeks, you can eat them. So
Yeah.
that'll be good.
That's the sad part. Also on the Huffington Post is about Hayden Peacock. He is a rugby player. And they warn you right away that there is a gross picture on this news story. So you can click on it and skip that part like I did. So I never saw the gross photo because I don't want to see it. Because he recently suffered a very unique injury that required 11 stitches. He had his penis torn almost off during a game.
So many questions. His
Yeah.
penis almost torn off.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that happen?
During a game, man. Have you ever seen
Like a cleat?
rugby? Probably.
They were like metal cleats or something.
They do, and they're very rough.
I'm from
and this guy
Indiana.
doesn't- he
No,
doesn't
I
wear a
haven't seen
cup.
rugby.
Well, on TV.
Maybe.
On the television.
I don't watch sports on television.
Well,
That's
I
a
don't-
waste of television for
I don't
me.
purposely, but you see it everywhere you go, and I've definitely seen rugby in the shirts, and you're kind of wearing a rugby-ish looking shirt now.
Interesting. So,
And they wear shorts, and they run
back
around.
to this man's devastated dick.
Okay.
What did they do? Like,
Well, he's quoted as saying, "Shit, where's the doctor?" Right around halftime. Because he, got injured and, just waited until about halftime. And then he said, "Shit, where's the doctor?" So the doctor gave him a look, and he sent him to a local clinic to get treatment. He got the 11 stitches. But even despite that, he's still refusing to wear a cup because he said it impedes his ability to run.
you got dick stitches. I wouldn't worry about impeding your ability to run. I wouldn't worry about bed rest.
You gotta be fast, apparently.
Could you imagine? Oh my God.
Peacock.
The iron. Yeah, oh, that's sick.
I wonder what it's gonna heal up and look like, because
Yeah, like
a lot of people have had
gonna look
stitches
weird.
and see what it heals up and looks like.
That's a tough dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
his name's
crazy.
Hayden. First of all,
Oh man.
that's you got to be tough anyway.
yeah. And then you get your dick ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
What up, everybody? It's Razor.
This is Fear.
And MDI.
And we are Fifth Cast, the premier show of the FYFC Podcast Network.
We like to talk. Hell, we'll talk about anything.
World events and personal stories.
Technology and pop culture.
And once even, pterodactyl porn. Seriously, that's a thing. Google it.
New episodes are available every Friday on iTunes and Stitcher Radio. Also, subscribe to the video podcast on youtube.com/FYFC Podcasts.
I'm not sure why you were yelling, but that was excellent.
Now fuck your face and back to the show.
We said normal voice.
I know, but I like that one.
All right, I got one more for you. This happened in Lake County, Florida, on Thursday morning. This man's name is Carlos Adonis Ramos Arazo.
Wow.
Yeah, the word Adonis is in there. You heard me correctly. He was pulled over going 75 in a 55. And he was quoted as saying he's rushing to get home because he had to go number 2.
Wow. I mean, that's it's got to be kind of common for cops to
There is
get that
a
excuse.
lot more to this story, too.
Oh, of course.
The officer stated that the vehicle smelled like weed, like marijuana, like specifically like unburnt marijuana. And Arazo refused to step out of the vehicle several times.
Smart.
So then he locked the door and drove away, making them go
Brilliant.
in pursuit. Yeah, he's brilliant. He allegedly then threw something out of the window before he arrived at his house. That's where he was running to. The item was never recovered, but they suspected it was weed
Yeah.
because he smelled
You
it.
think?
And the officers eventually had to taser him, and he still refused to follow instructions. So while he was in the police car on the way to the station, he then pooped and peed all over himself.
Like on purpose, you think?
My first guess was maybe because of the multiple taserings.
Maybe
Doesn't that loosen your bowels sometimes?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure. I'm hoping it was a revenge poop.
Well, and he had to fart and poop anyway. Well, I don't know why I said fart right there. There's the word fart is not in my report in front of me. I just made that up. But he said he had to poop.
Farts
so.
and poop kind of go hand in hand. Yeah.
If he didn't go inside and poop,
he wasn't kidding.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding.
That's hilarious.
Like the rest of the story is about how they had to clean the patrol car.
Ew.
You know? Whose job is that?
Probably the rookie's job.
Is it?
There's one available. Because that's gross.
Oh, did you just start yesterday? Guess what? This guy just shit.
Yeah.
So
have some bad guy poop.
Have a nice lunch. So he posted the $18,000 bail and has been released already.
Well, fuck that guy.
Yep. So that's my weird news. Thank you, Huffington Post, as always.
Mm-hmm.
I love reading your stories. They amuse me and make me feel better about my dumbass life.
Yeah, and between dick stitches and pooped his pants.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing all right.
Yep. Didn't poop my pants today.
Grouch Inc. is now on Instagram, so make sure you follow us on there.
Yep.
And on Twitter. You just search Grouch Inc. at either one. You can also find us on SoundCloud and Spreaker.
Yep, you sure can.
Right now our SoundCloud's a little behind. But, you can find our newest episodes on Spreaker.com.
That's right. And let us know what you want on Instagram. We can, we've got some abilities here, so.
Yeah, we like to have fun with the camera.
We can make some funny pictures for you, whatever you request. Just shoot us an email or hit us up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook.
Yep, that's just Instagram/Grouch Inc. And Twitter @Grouch Inc., right?
Yep. We also have a lot of new pictures of Fate Complex on our Grouch Inc. Instagram, so check that out. And speaking of, let's listen to some Fate Complex. Here is Nevermore.
As my words begin to peel and your eyes become so focused and the hurt begins to feel that has never felt so worthless, my lonely mind not sure to find a way to start one new day. That you know time won't change. Let it go, set it free. Show me how to change and come back home, so I won't have to be there when you're gone. And I keep on searching, even when you're gone. So far, so good, never more, never could. There has got to be a way to break this phase. I'm on man, slipping away in my lonely mind, not sure to find a way to start a new day. As you were, you were made. Nevermore, never fail. Show me how to change and come back home, so I won't have to be there when you're gone. And I keep on searching, even when you're gone. So far, so good, never. to change and come back home. Show me how to change and come back home. So I won't have to be there with you. So I won't have to be there with you. And I keep on searching, even when you're wrong. So far, so good, never more, never could. Trying how to change and come back home. So I won't have to be there when you're gone. And I keep on searching, even when you're wrong. So far, so good, never more, never could.
Hey, welcome to the Classy Little Podcast promo.
We're your hosts. I'm Emily.
And I'm James.
What wine are we drinking this week?
It's just a promo, so I thought we didn't have to drink a bottle of wine.
Well, let's open a bottle just in case.
Okay. Did you bring a cheese to accompany it, too?
What cheese pairs well with a promo? Provolone? Parmesan? Pro mozzarella?
Oh, goodness. Well, as you might have guessed, every week we have wine and cheese on our show.
And we pick a different topic for each episode. We find out interesting and quirky aspects of it, including the history, the etiquette,
The controversies and injustices surrounding them.
Okay, we know, James. Everything is terrible. How would you describe it?
It's fun and informative, but not too informative or didactic.
Yeah, but we don't use words like didactic.
No, never. Anyway, you can find us at classylittlepodcast.com.
Or on your podcatcher of choice every Wine Wednesday.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Thanks for listening to episode 20 of the Grouch Inc. podcast, and make sure to check out Fate Complex live April 23rd at the Nickel Plate Saloon in Peru, Indiana.
Grouch Inc. Podcast.